Booktube, my name is Adrian. Welcome back to my channel. Today, this is going to be a really fast video that I'm going to try to have to edit as little as possible because I want to try and get it uploaded like the same day. So we're just going to really quickly go into this video where I'm going to tell you about my TBR for the ANAthon. If you do not know what ANAthon is, I will link down below my announcement video for it because this is a readathon that I am hosting with two of my best friends, Gabby and Liv, and I will have all of their channels linked, their channels and links down below as well, so you can check them out. But this is my TBR for ANAthon. It starts today, assuming I get this video up today, March 1st, and goes until March 10th. The gist of ANAthon is that you are going to try to read as many adult and new adult books as possible, completing challenges that are from a list of tropes and common themes in adult and new adult novels. And you can double up, you can take on as many as you want, you can read as few mini books as you want and as few books as you want. So yeah, all of that is down below, including the announcement video where I kind of go more in depth about what this is. But I'm just going to tell you about the books that I'm planning to read for ANAthon. I have 6 books that I'm planning to read for ANAthon. I only have one of them physically to show you. The rest of them are at my library waiting for me to pick them up, or their ARCs. So let's go ahead and talk about the books that I'm planning to read. And let's actually start with the physical one, just because we're gonna start with the physical one. So I will confess up front that this first book does bend the rules of ANAthon just slightly, but I figure it's okay, and I will explain why once I show you the book. But the book that I am planning to read, that I have the physical copy of, is The Red Squirrels of Magic by Cassandra Clare. This is technically a YA novel. However, when it was first announced, it was meant to be published as an adult novel. So, when Cassandra Clare wrote this book, she originally designed it to be an adult novel. So, that's one reason that I am considering this and counting for this. The other reason is that the two main characters in this book, Magnus and Alec, they are new adult aged. And that does fulfill one of the prompts that we have for reading characters between the ages of like 18 and 20 something. So, this does fulfill that challenge, and because the original intent for this book was for it to be an adult book, I am going to read this one and bend the rules just a little bit. Plus, Chain of Gold comes out in 2 days, and this is the only book I have not read that I need to read to get caught up, so I can read Chain of Gold when this readathon is over. So I need to read this. I have started it. You can see I've annotated it a little bit. Actually, more than a little bit. I got about halfway through this book. I'm gonna have to restart because I don't remember anything about this book, and I'm halfway through this. But this is the first book, and I realize it does bend the rules, but it's my readathon, so I can kind of do what I want. Also, we're not policing you. You can also do whatever you want, but you know, I'm reading this. The next book that I am planning to read for ANAthon is an ARC. I am going to try and read The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren. This is an ARC. This book comes out at the end of March, so I need to get it read anyway. And it is an adult contemporary novel, adult romance. So I'm going to read this one. I'm very excited that I got an ARC of this anyway, because Christina Lauren is one of my favorite authors. So I'm very excited to have an ARC of this book. So I'm excited to read it. The next book that I'm planning to read is The Bromance Book Club by Lisa K. Allen, I believe. Or Lisa K. Adams. I don't actually know what all this book is about, but I've heard really good things about it, and it's adult romance. So I'm going to read this one. The next book I plan to read is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. This book is an adult book, from what I understand. I know nothing about it. I know why the YA snake is on the cover of this book. But I've heard really good things about it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And also, this isn't a book that I would normally pick up on my own, so I'm hoping that by having it for this readathon, I'll be more inclined to read it, because I normally wouldn't, which is kind of the point of the readathon, is to read books I normally wouldn't read. Up next is Platform 7. I don't remember who this is by, but this book is actually the March book for the Literally Dead book club that Books and Lala is hosting, and it sounds really interesting. It seems like it's a possibly paranormal thriller novel, so I'm really interested in this one, honestly. Like, the synopsis sounds really good, so that's one I'm going to be reading this 10-day. And then the last book I'm planning to read, hoping to read, and is overly ambitious to say the least, is The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. This book is almost 1,000 pages long, and I don't know why I added this to my TBR, but I've had the audiobook of this for like 2 years or something crazy like that, so I really need to get to it anyway, and so I'm gonna try and read it during this readathon. We'll see how that goes, but yes, that is the plan. Those are the books I am planning to read. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited, honestly. Like, I'm excited to do the readathon. I'm excited to get to some books I probably wouldn't have gotten to right now if we weren't doing this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you decide to join us in the ANAthon and let us know if you're participating. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.